The button sewing foot saves time because it quickly and securely stitches buttons onto projects. The button sewing foot is short, with a square-shaped opening. A portion of the front of the foot has a textured surface for gripping the button securely while you sew. The foot sits on top of the button with the opening positioned around the holes. A zigzag stitch is used to sew on the button. The machine's feed must be disengaged so the stitches sew in place. If the machine has a drop feed lever, lower the feed dogs. If the machine does not have a drop feed lever, then place a feed dog cover plate over the feed dogs or simply set the stitch length to 0. Snap the foot onto the machine. Place the button into position on the project. Lower the presser foot over the button so that the holes appear within the open area in front of the foot. Set the machine for a zigzag stitch. Turn the hand wheel toward you slowly, making sure that the swing of the needle clears the holes of the button. If it doesn't clear the holes, adjust the stitch width and continue testing until the correct stitch width is determined. Sew several stitches to attach the button. To tie off the stitches so they don't unravel, set the machine for straight stitch in left needle position and sew 2 to 3 stitches to secure. Some computerized machines have a built-in button sewing stitch. If your machine has this feature, then you can select this instead of the zigzag stitch to sew on buttons. Just check the width of the stitch to make sure it clears the holes of the button. If your machine has a built-in tie-off feature, use this to secure the threads when finished. To sew a 4-hole button, simply repeat this process for the opposite set of holes. You can sew them either parallel or crosswise. The button sewing foot is a great time-saving accessory.